What is your project about?
Broadly speaking, my dissertation project is about macroeconomic policy with a specific focus on developing and emerging market economies. More specifically, I have two current projects. The one is a theoretical investigation of capital controls and sterilized foreign exchange intervention, and the second one is a more implied empirical project, which is also joint work with co-authors from the IMF, and this project aims at evaluating monetary policy frameworks.
Describe the relationship with your supervisor.
I would describe my relationship with both of my supervisors as being very strong, which for me means that I've been able to rely on them not only for close academic support, but also for the more general support, motivation, and understanding which is often required during the PhD. For example, they have both allowed a large degree of flexibility when it comes to the frequency of our meetings. These have ranged from being more than once a week at times of very intense discussions to, say, for example, bi-monthly at times where I needed the space or the flexibility to collaborate with outside co-authors.
What was the biggest challenge at VGSE?
I would say that by far the biggest challenge during my whole time at the VGSE has been the constant self-reliance and self-motivation that is required during independent research. So given that, it has been absolutely crucial for me to have the support of my supervisors, but very importantly also to have the support of other students. The fact that I share an office with 5 other students on a floor full of students means that on a daily basis we can share experiences, motivate and support each other, discuss research, and just have this feeling of not being alone during the whole process.
What do you like about VGSE?
So for me, there are a number of things about the VGSE that stand out. First of all, the fact that it's a relatively small-scale graduate program means that as an individual student, you don't get lost or left behind. Also, students have the opportunity to regularly interact with various levels of faculty and other students, either on a one-to-one basis or in research seminars. And then finally, the VGSE also offers generous travel support, for example, for summer schools, doctoral workshops or conferences.
Tell us about your new job.
So I will start a new job as projects officer in the Development Macroeconomics Division of the IMF's Research Department in Washington, D.C. at the end of January, where I will also continue working on my 2 current projects. This would have not been possible without the support and the opportunities that the VGSE has offered me.